Hello, dear heart. It's so good to have you here with me today. I want you to know that it's perfectly okay to feel overwhelmed or uncertain sometimes. Life doesn't always unfold the way we want it to, and in those moments, we can feel distant from joy, from peace, and even from ourselves. But what if I told you that within you, right now, is a beautiful, healing power that can begin to change everything? That power is gratitude, not forced gratitude, not a list of things you should be thankful for. I mean the kind of gentle, natural gratitude that begins to rise when you return your thoughts to the truth of who you are and to the gifts that quietly exist all around you. So many of us go through our days focused on what's missing, what isn't working, or what didn't go our way, and it's not your fault. The world often teaches us to look for problems, to scan for danger, to measure ourselves against unrealistic standards. But your mind, your precious, powerful mind, was not designed to stay stuck in fear or lack. It was created to be a garden, soft and fertile, where loving thoughts can grow. And gratitude is the sun that helps those thoughts bloom. When we choose to return the mind to gratitude, everything begins to shift. Not all at once and not in dramatic ways, but gently, lovingly, and with purpose. Even now, in this moment, you are doing something sacred. You are opening yourself to the idea that healing is possible, not through striving or controlling, but through remembering the simple truth that you are alive and that life, no matter how hard it may feel sometimes, still offers moments of beauty and grace. You might be wondering, but what if I don't feel grateful right now? That's okay. Gratitude isn't something we have to force. It's something we allow. When we pause, take a breath, and bring our awareness back to what is, instead of what isn't, we begin to notice things we hadn't seen before. Perhaps there's a bird outside your window, singing a little song. Maybe your hands feel warm from holding a cup of tea. Or perhaps there's a memory that gently comes to mind, a moment of kindness, a peaceful silence, the smile of someone you love. These aren't grand events. They're simple, soft reminders that the world still holds goodness and that you still have access to it. When we anchor the mind in these small recognitions, we reclaim our power. We step out of fear and into a space where healing becomes possible. Gratitude isn't just a feeling. It's a way of seeing. It's a pair of gentle glasses that help us notice the light instead of the shadows. And as we begin to look through those glasses more often, something inside us relaxes. We feel less pressured to fix everything. We begin to soften into the present moment, knowing that right here, right now, we are doing enough. We are being enough. Now let's talk about that quiet space inside you, the space where gratitude already lives. You don't need to go searching for it. It's not far away. It's been with you all along, waiting patiently for you to return. Sometimes it hides behind pain or noise or busy thoughts, but it never leaves you. It waits for that gentle pause, the moment when you stop and say, I'm ready to feel peace again. And when you do, the shift begins. You don't have to believe this all at once. Just consider it. Let it sit with you. If all you do today is say to yourself, I am open to returning my mind to gratitude, that is enough. That's a beginning, and beginnings are powerful. Let's take a little breath together, gently in and out. Let your shoulders drop. Let your heart soften. And say with me, if it feels right, I gently return my thoughts to gratitude and peace flows through me. Say it again, slowly. Let the words sink in, not as a demand, but as an invitation. I gently return my thoughts to gratitude, and peace flows through me. As you speak this, notice how your body responds. Perhaps there's a tiny bit of lightness in your chest, maybe a subtle warmth in your belly. This is your body saying yes. Yes to peace, yes to softness, yes to the truth that within you there is more right than wrong, more love than fear, more strength than you realize. It's important to know that you don't need to wait for everything to be perfect before you start feeling thankful. Gratitude doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for presence. It asks that you simply notice what is working, even if it's small. Your breath, the roof over your head, the fact that you're listening to this now, opening yourself to love. Even if today has been hard, even if this week has felt heavy, you still have the ability to choose a single thought that brings light. And that's all it takes, a single thought. Gratitude is not a finish line, it's a path you can return to again and again, each time finding more comfort, more clarity, and more connection to yourself. Now, let's go a little deeper. You might be carrying some pain, old wounds, recent disappointments, or moments when you felt forgotten or unloved. It's okay to feel those things, and you don't have to pretend they don't exist. But within that pain, there is still room for gratitude, not as a way to dismiss what hurt you, but as a way to bring light into the room, like opening the curtains in the morning after a long night. The pain might still be there, but the light softens it. The light helps you see beyond it. Try saying this to yourself gently, like a lullaby to your heart. Even though I have known pain, I am willing to see beauty again. You don't need to rush this. Let it unfold in its own time. Gratitude is not about pretending everything is okay. It's about recognizing that within all the messiness of life, there are still treasures, still reasons to smile, still places where healing is quietly at work. Every time you choose to return your mind to gratitude, you take your power back from fear. Every time you notice a single thing to appreciate, you strengthen your inner light. This is not a performance. It's not about being cheerful all the time. It's about being real and being willing to love yourself through it all. So today and in the days ahead, let your practice be simple. Let it be gentle. Don't try to feel grateful for everything. Just something, one thing, maybe two. And if all you can do is place your hand on your heart and whisper, "Thank you for getting me this far," then you are doing something beautiful. Let this be your quiet revolution. A return to peace, one grateful thought at a time. The world may not change overnight, but your experience of it will. And that, dear soul, is the beginning of a miracle. It's okay if there are days when gratitude feels far away. That doesn't mean you've failed. It doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Life can feel heavy sometimes. The mind can become crowded with worry, doubt, or memories that still carry pain. When this happens, gratitude can feel like a distant shore. But I want to remind you gently, there is nothing wrong with having moments when your heart feels closed or your thoughts seem stuck. It's not a flaw. It's part of being human. So often when someone says, "Just be grateful," it can feel like pressure. But gratitude isn't about ignoring your pain. It's not about pretending everything is wonderful when you're hurting. It's about offering yourself compassion in the midst of it. Gratitude doesn't erase your feelings. It gives them a softer place to land. There are times when the past has left behind old stories of not being enough, not being seen, or not being safe. These stories are like clouds that block the warmth of appreciation. And if those clouds are present today, know that they are not permanent. Just like clouds in the sky, they can move, they can shift, and slowly the sun, your inner light, can return. You don't have to push these stories away. You don't have to force yourself to feel something you don't. All you need is the willingness to sit beside those feelings without judgment, to breathe with them, and then, when you're ready, to invite in just one thought of gratitude, not to fix the pain, but to hold it with love. It could be as simple as this: I am grateful for the breath I am taking right now. Just that. That breath is a miracle. It's a sign that life still flows through you, that healing is still possible, that change is still unfolding. You don't need to feel joyful in order to feel grateful. You only need to be open to noticing what still carries light, even in the smallest ways. Your heart knows how to find its way home, even when it's tired, even when it feels lost. Gratitude is not a destination. It's a soft landing place. It's the gentle reminder that even when you feel broken, you are still whole underneath. You are still worthy of peace. Sometimes, beginning again is as simple as placing one hand on your chest, closing your eyes, and saying softly, I am doing my best, and that is enough. Thank you, body, for holding me. Thank you, heart, for trying again. These small thank yous are powerful. They are healing. They are your bridge from pain to peace. Now let's talk about how powerful your thoughts are, not in a way that pressures you to be positive all the time, but in a way that shows you how lovingly you can support yourself. Every thought is like a seed. Some seeds grow weeds and others grow flowers. The more you water the flowers, the more beauty surrounds you. When your thoughts lean toward gratitude, they invite the body to relax, the heart to open, and the nervous system to return to calm. This is not imagination. This is real. Your body listens to your thoughts. Think of your body as a garden and your thoughts as the gardener. When you speak to yourself with kindness and appreciation, your whole being responds. Tension begins to ease, your breath slows, your heartbeat softens. Gratitude becomes a balm, not just for the mind, but for the body too. You might wish to try a little practice I love very much. It's called mirror work. You simply stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say something kind, something thankful. It may feel strange at first. You might want to look away, but stay with yourself. You are learning to reconnect with your own heart. Begin with something gentle. Perhaps say, I appreciate you for showing up today, or I thank you for being patient with your feelings. Let these words land slowly. Let them sink into your reflection like sunlight through water. You don't need to fix everything right now. You don't need to rush. Just begin to speak to yourself with the love you've always deserved. Gratitude, when directed inward, creates miracles. When you thank your body, it begins to feel safe. When you thank your heart, it begins to heal. When you thank your journey, even the hard parts, something opens, like a flower unfolding its petals after a long winter. And know this, you are not asking for too much by wanting peace. Peace is your birthright. Gratitude simply reminds you of what's already available. Gratitude is a practice. It's not something you check off a list and forget. It's a way of living. It's something you return to throughout your day, like a song that plays gently in the background. It doesn't require big gestures. It lives in the little things, the way you sip your morning drink, the way you notice the softness of your pillow, the way you pause before eating and think, "Thank you for this food." When you wake up, before reaching for your phone or jumping into tasks, take a moment to greet the day with a thankful thought. You might say, "I'm grateful for a new day to try again." That one sentence can set the tone for everything that follows. You might keep a little notebook by your bed, a place to write 3 things you're thankful for each evening. Don't worry if they seem small: a good cup of tea, a soft breeze, a kind word you heard or shared. These small notes of gratitude are like pebbles dropped into still water. They ripple far beyond what you can see. When things feel difficult, this practice becomes even more important. Not as a way to hide from your struggles, but as a way to steady yourself within them. When your heart feels heavy, returning to these little acts of gratitude is like holding your own hand. It tells your mind, we are still safe, we are still loved. You are not broken, you are learning, you are growing, and gratitude will always meet you where you are. Whether you feel full of joy or filled with tears, there is always a moment, a breath, a thought where you can begin again. So take this into your heart. Gratitude is my daily rhythm. I find beauty in small things. I honor the good in this moment. Let those words settle into your body. Repeat them when you feel lost. Whisper them when you feel unsure. Write them down. Carry them with you. This is not about perfection. It's not about getting every moment right. It's about choosing, as often as you can, to return to yourself with kindness, to return to the present moment with appreciation. And in that return, you'll find everything begins to shift, not because the world changed, but because you did, because your heart opened just a little more, because your thoughts became a little softer, because you chose love again. There is a very gentle truth that often goes unnoticed. The present moment holds more power than we realize. It is here, in this very breath, that healing can begin. The mind often tries to reach backward, holding on to the past, or it leaps ahead, worrying about what's next. But the heart knows how to return to now. And within now, gratitude becomes a healing balm. Sometimes the past carries wounds, memories that still bring tension, regret, or sadness. Those moments may feel like heavy stones we've carried for a long time. But what if, just for today, you gently set one of those stones down, not by forgetting it, but by blessing it with a small light of appreciation, not because it was easy, not because it was fair, but because you are choosing to be free. Freedom begins when we allow the present to be bigger than the past, when we say to ourselves, I no longer need to carry the weight of what hurt me. I choose to walk forward in light. And this choice, this turning toward the present, is where gratitude shines the brightest. You can try this quietly sometime. Sit in stillness and gently speak to the part of you that has felt wounded. Offer a soft whisper to your inner child, to your younger self, or even to a version of you from last week. You can say, thank you for getting through that. I'm so proud of how far you've come. These words don't need to be perfect. They only need to be sincere. Even the smallest thank you to yourself becomes a key that unlocks peace. And as you begin to shift your attention to what is here now, to the softness of a blanket, the quiet hum of life outside your window, the breath moving gently through your body, you reclaim your life, one present moment at a time. Gratitude is not about rewriting the past. It's about letting love Write the present with softness and grace. You are not your story. You are the light that sees through the story. And that light grows stronger every time you choose gratitude, every time you decide that now is a place worth living in. Your energy is sacred, and what you focus on expands. When you carry thoughts of fear, scarcity, or resentment, the body tightens, and life begins to feel smaller. But when you carry thoughts of appreciation, the whole world begins to open. It's like tuning into a different station, one that plays the music of peace and possibility. You might think of your body as an instrument and your thoughts as the fingers on the strings. When your thoughts are soft and loving, the music that flows from you changes. Your voice becomes more calm. Your steps feel lighter. Your choices align with joy. This is not imagination. It's real. Your frequency rises, and you begin to attract more of what matches that harmony. Try this when you're feeling low. Place both hands over your heart and close your eyes. Say softly to yourself, "As I breathe in gratitude, my whole being rises." Let this be a moment of tuning. You are not forcing change. You are aligning with your truth. Your true nature is peaceful. Your soul speaks the language of appreciation. The more you speak this language with yourself, the more clearly life speaks back. Even just noticing the light as it pours through a window or the sound of laughter somewhere in the distance is a miracle of awareness. These little miracles lift your energy. And that shift doesn't just change how you feel, it changes what you create. Thoughts become things, and grateful thoughts become beautiful things. Your breath is one of your greatest allies in this journey. Each inhale is an opportunity. Each exhale, a release. With every breath, you have the power to shift. When paired with a grateful thought, the breath becomes even more powerful. Try breathing in and thinking, "I welcome peace," and breathing out with, "I release tension." Let that rhythm guide you gently. No rush, no need for perfection. There is no need to try hard. Gratitude does not demand performance. It simply asks for presence. Gratitude is the key to abundance, not because it tricks the universe into giving you more, but because it helps you see how much you already have. And when you see what is already good, you begin to live from a place of trust rather than fear. You stop chasing and you start attracting, not by force, but by alignment. The more you focus on what is going well, even if it's just one small thing, the more your life begins to reflect that energy. The universe doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to sincerity. And nothing is more sincere than a grateful heart. If you're longing to bring more love, more peace, more prosperity into your life, begin with appreciation, not just for the big wins, but for the steps along the way. Say thank you for the lessons, for the pauses, for the quiet signs that guided you forward. Gratitude plants the seeds of manifestation, and love waters them. You can begin a gratitude journal today if it calls to you, but don't feel pressured. Even whispering thank you as you walk, as you eat, as you move through your day is enough. This is a spiritual practice, not a checklist. The more sincerely you practice, the more your outer world begins to mirror the richness within. You are allowed to grow at your own pace. You are allowed to return to gratitude without needing to be perfect. There is no prize for who gets it right. Life is not a contest. It is a journey of remembering. And each time you choose to return to gratitude, no matter how messy the moment, you remember a deeper truth, that life still supports you. Even if you forget tomorrow, you can begin again. There, is no punishment in forgetting. There is only grace in returning. Each time you return, the practice becomes easier. The mind softens, the heart opens, the path becomes clear. Let your days be sprinkled with soft thank yous. Let your thoughts become gentle affirmations. Let your actions become prayers of appreciation. This is not about creating a perfect life. It's about noticing that the life you have already holds so many perfect moments. Let your final thoughts tonight be gentle. As you lie down to rest, say quietly, "Thank you, body, for holding me today. Thank you, breath, for staying with me. Thank you, life, for another day of growth." Let these words wrap around you like a warm blanket. You are safe, you are loved, and you are doing beautifully. And now, as we come to the close of this time together, I want to leave you with a soft truth, something you can carry with you wherever you go. Gratitude opens every door. I walk forward in love, and all is well. Repeat that as often as you like. Let it guide you in moments of doubt, in times of joy, and in every quiet in between. You have everything you need within you: the light, the love, the wisdom, and the gratitude that brings it all into harmony. You are a beautiful expression of life, and you are so deeply, deeply appreciated.